Yo, what's going on, good dudes and dudettes? This is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and this is today's Gets. I'm going to be showing off all my latest hauls over the past couple weeks. I haven't really been doing much reviews lately. I've just kind of been taking a break doing my own thing. I've been a very busy person with other things in my life, so I'm going to hop back into things casually here and there. But I really wanted to start off with this video of just showing you some of the coolest things that I got, so let's just jump right into them. I did get this really cool Soundwave that I absolutely love. This is the Titans Return Soundwave, but this is the one that was released and repacked for the Bumblebee movie a few years ago, and this is a different deco from the Titans Return one. And for those of you that know me online and things like that, know I love Transformers, but I primarily love Soundwave. And this is one that I didn't have in my collection. I'm trying to build up my Soundwave collection. And I do have the Takara version of this, which is the Japanese version. And they are vastly different compared to this one. So I'm really trying to collect all of these, which I think are really cool. There's an all gold one that I'm on the hunt for, which is like a Golden Lagoon one. It's super cool, man, but I love this figure. He's so big and bulky. You can see the size of him in my hands here. He's really cool, and I'm just really happy with how these turned out. So again, this is just one of the Soundwaves that I picked up recently. Now, I just recently went to Frankenstein collectibles out in City of Industry down here in Southern California. So those of you that know the place, or have ever been here, or that live down here, know it's like a weekly collectible show, and they have all kinds of stuff from Pokemon cards to sports memorabilia to action figures, comic books, pretty much everything, stuff like that, which I've been going there for years. But I did find this Soundwave, which I'm super happy about. This is the Fall of Cybertron. I believe this is a deluxe class version of a Soundwave here. Now, I do have the larger scale version, which I freaking love. I love that figure. And to be honest with you, I wasn't sure if I was going to get this smaller one, even though I've heard good things about it. But I was sort of like, I have the bigger one. Do I really need a smaller one? I don't know. But again, I am building my Soundwave collection. But I happened to stumble across this at a booth at Frankenstein's, and I saw it in person. I was like, you know what? That actually looks really good. He looks great. You know, his chest does open. You can't put cassettes in there because they don't make cassettes for this, but you can store the weapons inside there, which I thought was really cool. And his proportions are really nice to me, so I really do like this. So I was like, you know what? And I got it for a really, really cheap price. So really happy about this, and I'm super glad I picked this one up. But, which was kind of crazy, literally like a few rows over at a different booth, I picked up this version, which is an exclusive version that came out like I don't know if it was a BotCon or Comic-Con exclusive box set. This is a purple and orange decoed Soundwave of the exact same mold. Now again, it's crazy because I wasn't even looking for this guy. He wasn't even on my radar. I just happened to see him in person, and then I picked him up, and lo and behold, I get this one as well. And the cool thing about this is, again, this did come in a box set. It was supposed to be like a whole band where he actually had a guitar, and he had this like troll doll hair thing that you would put on top of his head and stuff like that. I didn't really care about all that extra stuff. And the cool thing is, I've seen this before, and I was like, ooh, that's a very unique colorway for Soundwave. But it's almost impossible to find by himself. I don't want the whole box set. I don't need the whole band. I just wanted this Soundwave, and this guy just happened to have him in the booth there. Again, he is missing the hair, and I think he came with a guitar. I kind of wish he did have the guitar still. The hair thing, I would have never displayed him with that stupid troll doll hair thing. It was like real rooted hair. It was so dumb. But he does have his shoulder cannon and his blaster here, which I think is super cool. And I love that he's wearing like these faux Adidas kind of thing. I don't know if you can see the orange stripes right there. But I love this. And it's, again, super hard to find by itself. The box set itself is like $200-300. And I'm like, I don't want to buy that whole set just for this figure. But luckily on that day, again, I found both of these versions of Soundwave, which is crazy to me. And I got him in a sweet deal. So definitely happy I picked that one up. Now, another one I'm super stoked about, I picked up the Transformers Masterpiece Year of the Goat Soundwave. Now, this is a special edition Masterpiece Soundwave done in this really cool translucent plastic with almost like this copper-like semi-metallic paint on there, which looks really cool. I have fallen in love with Transformers Masterpiece figures, especially Soundwave here. This was the last one I needed, so now I actually have all of the Masterpiece Soundwaves, including a KO that I'll show you at some point in the video. But this thing is cool, man. It's so different, so unique, and I get it's not going to be for everybody. Not everyone's going to think it's cool, but for me, I love it. He does eject here, and you'll see some cassettes in there too. And he did come complete with everything, brand spanking new. I mean, I just love this. Again, something very different for my shelf. Again, I'm building up my Soundwave collection. You'll probably see a couple more still in this video here. But again, this is one that I was really trying to hunt down. And now that I have some of the bigger pieces of Soundwave, this was one of the bigger ones on my radar. And I got a sweet deal from a guy on Facebook and hooked me up. And yeah, man, I'm just super, super happy to add this one to the collection. Now, something that came in the mail just today, I got the new Mezco Toys exclusive 112 Collective Batman and Two-Face pack. I'm really curious to open this thing up and check it out. This will be the first thing I review after this video. I'm just, again, it's very throwback-ish, old school Batman, like that more like almost like a Silver Age type era type stuff. You got a really cool image of the old school Two-Face back there. You got the Two-Face right there on the side like that, but really cool stuff like this. Again, just really excited about this. I know it's not for everybody. I know people are like, oh, another Mezco Batman. What the hell? That's all they do is freaking Batman and Gomez figures. But yeah, dude. I freaking love Batman. I freaking love Gomez. Give me more. And I hope this is nowhere near the last Batman that they make. And I love this more classic, more traditional comic book. Almost have like a Mego-ish vibe to them. But I'm so stoked for this. Really excited to open this up again. So look out for this review very, very soon. Oh, also something that I picked up from Frankenstein. I totally forgot about this. I found the WWE Superstars NWO Hollywood Hulk Hogan. For those of you that know, I'm a big wrestling fan. I'm a giant Hogan fan, but I am a for life NWO fan, and it's really cool that they gave us an NWO Hogan in this style. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is pretty much the successor line to the WWE Masters of the Universe crossover. I really wish they were still making those, because having like an NWO He-Man figure would have been super dope. But this is kind of the section to that line, still using that kind of MOTU Origins body and things like that. But it's almost throwback to that 5.5 wrestling toys from back in the day. But a Hogan, man, I had to pick this one up. This one is going to be staying on card, so hopefully I'll find a second one, because I do want to open one up. But this thing is staying on card because you can see that it is unpunched. So this one is going to go in a protective case very soon, and to never be touched again by human hands, because I keep a lot of my Hogan figures in box. Again, that's my boy, that's the GOAT in my opinion. So really happy that I found this. Okay, so now I do have a giant box here from Big Bad Toy Store. I had my pile of loot and has several things in here, so I kind of just want to show you what I got. So we're just going to dig in and see what we find here. So first, of course, like I said, working on my Soundwave collection, I decided, you know what, I'm going to pick up the Soundwave Funko Pop. Wasn't really going to pick this up. I'm not really doing Funkos anymore these days. It's very rare that I pick one up. But I was like, you know what, I like it because it's like a more traditional type of looking Soundwave, just done in that Funko deformed style. And I don't know if this one's going to stay in the box. I definitely kind of want to open it and display it. So that's just a fun little addition right there. So, ooh, next I have a Star Wars The Black Series Fennec Shand. I freaking love Fennec Shand. She's such a cool character, and I was really excited to pick her up in the Black Series. And this thing looks super dope, man. I think she's just killing it. Nah, dude. Oh my god, such a goddess. She just is ageless. She is timeless. She's so badass. She's beautiful. And I love this whole Fennec Shand character and the look. So really excited to get this in the Black Series, because this is going right on the shelf, man. I'm super happy with this one. Okay, here we go. So this is kind of what I was talking about, but oh man. Okay, so this is what I was talking about with those WWE Masters of the Universe crossover figures. So let me grab this real quick. reach over here, you can see this is the what would be the He-Man MOTU version of NWO, and this is the Standard Superstars version of NWO. So these recently came back up on sale for parts, because these are originally like Walmart exclusives, but some of stock came up on Big Bad Toy Store, and I was really excited because I already have a few of these figures. I just wanted to pick up extra to keep on card. But man, this thing is like bent. Can you guys see that? Like, that is bent right there. This whole, I mean, you can see the crease right here, and it is unpunched, but man, that card is jacked. Oh man, I like this. I love this figure a lot, man, but I was really hoping to get a really nice card, but that is pretty messed up, honestly. So I don't know, maybe I'll just trade this one off, but man, I really wanted this one on card. Oh well. So let's see what else. We do got a few more of these, like this one. I already have this one as well. I do have the Masters of the WWE Universe Kane. This is another one. This card looks a lot better, thankfully. Again, this one's unpunched too. So yeah, Kane, Undertaker and Kane are like two of my all-time favorite wrestlers. And again, I already have this figure, but you probably see him back here somewhere. My origins and stuff like that are up there. But I definitely wanted this one on card as well. It's really cool that these popped up on Big Bad Toy Store for a decent price. So I was really happy to pick this one up because, again, Kane just looks so cool, man. Again, this one's going to definitely go on a type of clamshell to stay in there forever and just be on display like that. So really cool about that one. We also got, oh thank God, because I've been trying to find these in store and it's almost impossible because they're not even on retail shelves yet. So we have the newest wave of Origins. We got the Horde Trooper right there. Really happy to crack this one open. And definitely gonna go on that shelf again right there behind me like that. So he looks really cool. I've heard people complain that it's done more of in a silver than it would be like a light pale gray. I get that, like, you know, I can see why people would want that actual more traditional color gray. Me personally, I prefer this silverish color. That's just me personally, but I can totally understand, like, if they did come out with a more traditional color, like gray, I would definitely buy that one too. But I actually really do like this silver. Now it kind of makes me want to track down that exclusive black and red ones too. Those were pretty badass, so I love those a lot. And then I think this is the last one. Yeah, here we go. This is the Anti-Eternia He-Man. Oh my God, man, that guy looks so freaking cool. I'm so stoked that they even put this in the line, as is, because this isn't like a super main popular character. He's just a redeco evil parallel universe version of He-Man. So really happy that they came out with this. So it's crazy, man. He looks super freaking cool. Again, cannot wait to pop this one open. And I cannot forget, totally forgot I even had this one here. We have Clawful from this wave too, so that completes this wave. I already picked up Sunman quite a while back, so this rounds out that entire wave. So it was Sunman, Clawful, Anti-Eternia He-Man, and then the Horde Trooper. And it's really cool getting a new character. Oh my God, he looks so good too. It's so 80s. You know, I love it with that ridiculous look on his face. His eyes look like they're a little wonky. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that, the little dot in his eyes. They're a little off. So I might try to touch that up a bit, but I mean, his ridiculous eyebrows. Why does this dude have just the gnarliest eyebrows? I don't know, but I love him. His claw just looks super old school as well. Either way, super happy to get a new character, especially Clawful, man. He's so fun. Really stoked about this, and I really kind of hope they do a 2000X version of these characters. I know they're starting to crank out 2000X Tila, He-Man, Skeletor. Maybe a 2000X version of these guys too would be awesome, so really happy with that. Okay, so moving on here. Oh, cool. This is the Action Force Scarab. Scarabs, I guess, because they're troopers. They're troop builders. I have never actually touched or handled one of these Action Force figures. They're supposed to go with like your J. Joe classified figures for the most part. And I really wanted this one. I thought I had the other, what was it, the Wasp? Or the Hornet, whatever he's called. I thought I had that pre-ordered, but apparently I didn't. Now it's kind of hard to find. But this guy kind of goes with those, and I think it looks cool. I love the way that helmet looks. Has that little translucent yellow there with that kind of honeycomb look to it, and the weapons look really good. So I may review this just for myself. I'm sure there's plenty of other reviews out there, but I just want to get my first thoughts out there with these, and this will kind of determine whether I want to pick up more, honestly, because then this is my first one, and I do like the look of quite a bit of them. So yeah, I don't know, do you guys want to see a video review of this or not? I mean, I kind of want to do it just because, so you know, yeah, I'll probably just review it. Okay, and next we have yet another Soundwave. Well, this is technically Sonic Wave. This is a third-party transformer here, which is, they're saying it's Sonic Wave because they don't have the license or the rights to say Soundwave and things like that. But this is another type of Soundwave figure right there. And you can see he turns into like this vehicle type thing. And you can see some images on the back too. Again, I'm at the point where I have most of the main Soundwaves that I want from like Hasbro and Takara for the most part. Now I'm trying to hunt down some of the really cool third parties and maybe like KOs that I've seen. But these third party ones are pretty interesting, man. I have a different few ones. There's the Magic Square ones I want to check out. And I do have a couple others. But this one was very interesting to me. It was really cheap. It was only like 25, 30 bucks, something like that. So it looks really cool. So again, I may do a video on this one. I'm not sure. But it's just very cool. And again, hey, another Soundwave in the collection. Okay. Okay, so this is the one that I've been waiting for a while. These are just now hitting. We have the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, crossed with the Universal Monsters. We have the Raphael as the Frankenstein's monster. Okay. They did come out with old school TMNT Universal Monsters crossovers from the vintage line, which I thought were super dope. And I think a lot of us were thinking that, oh, they're probably just going to remake those. They made completely different versions. I'm not sure why. I really don't know why they just didn't remake those and update them and things like that with all new sculpts. That would have been really cool. But they mixed them up a bit, and now these characters are different versions of monsters and stuff like that. So this one just looks super cool. I love the whole back here. It kind of has like this movie poster vibe. You know what I mean? Those like horror posters, I think is really, really cool. This one's definitely going to be reviewed. And it looks like it has, yeah, so you can open this up here. And man, look at that thing. That looks awesome. I love the image on the side right here. My light is like totally engulfing that, but that looks super dope, man. I have all of these on pre-order. I'm going to take all of them. I'm really hoping that they do not just the Turtles. They've shown April, but I hope they do like a Casey Jones, maybe as like a Van Helsing type of character. I think that would be super dope. I hope they do a Shredder as like Dracula. I think that would be amazing. Maybe some foot soldiers as zombies. Bruh. I think that would be so dope. But these, I'm all in. This guy's huge, man. He's way bigger than your standard NECA Turtles. So yeah, man, that's just something I hope for. And we're going to see more stuff. It's con season coming up, so we'll probably see a lot more reveals. But again, this one is definitely getting a review. Okay, to be honest with you, I forgot I even ordered this. This is Remix. Now, I was really curious about this. His name's Remix. This is another third-party Transformer. But this is it's supposed to be like a masterpiece scale version. And I'll show you this, like, so just open this up, and he is like really wrapped here in all this plastic. I didn't expect all this plastic, but you can see he's more like a cassette for like those old school cassettes that you would use for like Soundwave and Blaster and things like that. So I don't know if you can kind of see all that. Looks pretty cool. And you can see his colors back there when he turns in robot form. He's supposed to be like Rewind and Eject. But his name's Remix in a different color. I'm not sure what this was supposed to be for. I don't know if it was like shattered glass. I really do not know, to be honest with you. Oh, he even comes with little accessories and guns and things like that. So little alternate heads. So that's actually really cool too. So I bought this just to check it out and to see if it can work with Masterpiece figures. I know they don't have a Masterpiece Blaster yet, but they do have KFC. KFC is another third party that makes Transformers. They make a blaster, which would coincide with my Masterpiece Soundwave. So I bought this for that guy because I will be picking that up. And I just wanted to check to see if it would fit. And actually, hold up, since I do have this guy right here, so bear with me while I just play with my toys. Let me take all these other guys out here. I'll ask you again, just pardon me. I want to see if this, and it does, that fits in there like perfectly. Look at that. Holy crap. So I'm actually really happy that I picked this up. Now I know, because there are other tapes like this that you can pick up. So yeah, man, this, again, I'm trying to build up my Soundwave collection, and even Blaster, because I do want to collect Blaster too. I love him, and he doesn't have a lot of figures out there, so this is definitely going to go with that. And again, it looks like it's going to scale perfectly with my Masterpiece figures. So now the last thing that I picked up is something that came out a long time ago, but I have just yet to pick it up. Finally was able to pick up the Captain America's World War II Cap, which is more modern take. They have an older version of this figure. This is the more updated version, which looks way better in my opinion. But it also comes with the motorcycle, which I'm super stoked about. And those images on the back, dude, just look so good. I love this. I even have that Deadpool right there. I love that. He's up here somewhere. But that thing looks super cool. I am a giant Captain America fan. Captain America and Deadpool are my two favorite Marvel characters, and I have, I think, almost every Captain America Marvel Legend figure there is ever. So maybe at some point I'll do a collection video of all the Captain Americas, but I think after this, I only think I only need like 2. So this is one that I definitely wanted to pick up. Super happy that I finally got it. Again, it's been out a while, but I was like, man, I need that thing. It looks so good. So just really, really happy with that. So there it is, guys. That was today's gets, or the gets for the past couple weeks. Lots of cool things to check out, lots of good goodies to open up and play with. I'm super stoked about everything that I got. Check out my channel very soon for a lot of these reviews. That Mezco Toys Batman and Two-Face set will be my next review, so look out for that very, very soon. So please be excellent to each other and stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.